Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. With the new season, Clark, officially underway, what are you most excited about as we go into this new season?
Yeah, I'm always looking forward, Kevin, to which players make the big jumps from year to year. We hear all the time about players putting in the time and work during the offseason. Now we get to see which ones have really done that.
Now here's Duncan. Over Ori. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The stature of Duncan alone is intimidating. Paired with his skill, good luck.
To the left side wing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Shaq. Outside, Fox. 4 on the clock. Here's Van Exel. San Antonio with the rebound. About a minute played so far here in the first. Robinson a screen on Jones. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Superb movement by Robinson. He's assertive but also agile. Nice pick and roll.
O'Neal a screen on Johnson. Van Exel passes to O'Neal. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Elliott misses. Johnson against Van Exel. Over Johnson. And the basket by Van Exel.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Pass to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Jones. Now that one from Del Negro.
He saw his opportunity and went right into attack mode. He'll take those mid-range openings whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
Now here's Van Exel. He had 25 points last game. About 3 off the mark. Johnson surveying the floor. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Driving inside. Pass to Elliott. Charity stripe shot. Ori with the rebound.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Del Negro to the middle. Duncan left side. Floats one. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Timeout called the Lakers. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Van Exel against Johnson. Fox feeling it out a bit. They get a hand on it. Here's Shaq, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Van Exel against Johnson. Outside, Fox. Pass to O'Neal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Antonio leading by 4. Johnson outside. Here's Duncan. Duncan with a screen on Jones. Here's Del Negro. Robinson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Duncan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. Here's Fox. Here's Ori. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What you like about Robert Ori is his reliability. I mean, his team knows exactly what they can expect from him, and he delivers what they expect time and time again.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Jones against Del Negro. Pass to Robinson. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Lakers trail. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good work by Fox there. He knows if that ball gets back to him, he's ready to fire.
Now Johnson. Still yet to score. On the wing, Johnson. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Johnson outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Johnson kicks to Robinson. Inside. Here's Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. Moving the rock and finding the open man. Selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Van Exel. Pass to Shaq. Shoots from the right block. Misses off the right iron. Spurs have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Love the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball. Inside and outside action.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And the basket by Van Exel.
A superb outside shooter. All Van Exel needs is just a sliver of daylight, and he's money.
Here's Del Negro. It's blocked by Shaq. They get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Elliott. Pass to Del Negro. Here is Elliott from outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Elliott's got 5.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Fox with it. Back to Van Exel. O'Neal a screen on Johnson. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I thought they were solid in that one, but just not great. At least not great enough to overcome their opponents.
Well, things are harder out on the road. They just couldn't find the energy to put themselves on top in the end.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Campbell is checked in for Orr. Bryant comes in for Fox. Barry's checked in for Jones. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Van Exel. Here's Barry. 20 feet out. The putback. It's good on the putback.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Now, here's Johnson. 3-point lead. Jackson finds Duncan. Oh, that's blocked.
Hello, Sideshow. How's it going?
Fisher against Johnson. Pass to Campbell.
Had some pretty good games earlier, man. You missed them. Had some really good finishes. A game winner and then a game misser for a game winner.
Outside, Fisher. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Here's Campbell.
Got a pretty good one going right here. Bit of a struggle between the Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs from '98. Kind of a bang, bang, 1998 old school physical battle.
Robinson a screen on Campbell. The drive by Jackson.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kobe Bryant in the game now. Coming off the bench. Remember, Kobe was a rookie. No, he was not a rookie this year. This was his second year in the NBA. But he was an all-star coming off the bench, which is very rare. At 19, I think he's still the youngest person to ever start the all-star team in NBA history. I think so.
The first free throw is good. Alexander's checked in for Johnson.
And will remain so, because I don't think he can come in the NBA at 18 anymore. So he'll always be that unless they change the rules.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And here's Kobe. Scoreless thus far.
Timeout, timeout.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree. He's in my top 5 all-around players I've ever seen.
Pass to Fisher.
Jordan, LeBron, Magic, Bird, Kobe. As good as it gets right there. Those top 5 all-around players. Doesn't get any better than that.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Fisher. Here's Shaq. And no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here is Elliott. Pass to Alexander. Here is Elliott.
Duncan wants it on the block. The big fundamental. The big fundamental. Remember, he's a rookie right here, y'all.
Things get hectic inside.
This is rookie Tim Duncan.
He manages to do just that.
Fisher, the pass to Barry. No good on the 3.
A knockdown shooter with tremendous confidence. Just couldn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
High post shot.
I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. I think the Wembanyama thing is a little bit overrated. Did you watch the NBA Finals? Please tell me, did you watch the NBA Finals? It was one of the worst tactical finals I've ever seen in my life. A 7'4" center with a 6'4" guard, and you're taking 3-pointers for 5 games. It's the dumbest strategy I've ever seen in my life. They never once did anything to try to get that man shots inside on those obvious mismatches. I'm sorry, the Wembanyama thing he's a good player. He's very talented, but he needs to learn how to play basketball, not make the highlight reel. There is no reason why they should have lost that series and the way that they lost it. OJ Anunoby winning the game on an inbounds play, not guarding the inbounder, letting him come in, that's just terrible. It's one of the worst play finals I've ever watched in my life.
Purdue checked in for San Antonio. Williams comes in for Elliott. Here's Barry. He has yet to score. Here's Campbell. Their offense.
So don't let the hype fool you. Talent does not mean great.
55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Robinson against Shaquille O'Neal. Robinson kicks to Alexander. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why.
Starting the guards was not the problem. And again, hold on, let me stop the game. I actually did, if you go and check my playlist, I actually did some New York versus San Antonio simulations on what they could have done with Wembanyama. If you guys missed that, go back in the backlogs on my channel and look for those games. I did a game 3 and a game 4 of the series. And I go in depth on what they could have done with Wembanyama if you guys have any questions about that. But back to this game right here in 1998.
Now here's Kobe. Last time 14 points for him. Pass to Fisher. O'Neal sets the screen for Fisher. Sinks the three-pointer.
Because I can sit here and talk about it, but if you watch me play the games and illustrate it, it makes more sense. Know what I mean, guys?
So you have to fight through those picks.
Jackson kicks to Alexander. Now Robinson. Shoots over Shaq. Oh, and he just knocked
David! Big Dave!
To beat the buzzer, and that's how you gain momentum.
Yeah, that kind of a shot always energizes a team, and they'll look to build off of it going into the next quarter.
Tim Duncan has been on display for San Antonio. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebound.
Yeah, absolutely. He has time. You know, the beautiful thing about the NBA is there's always next season and there's always film to study. You have to believe he's going to notice this. I'm hoping he does because I'm waiting for the day. I've been saying this forever. The NBA, as it is right now, is a big man's league. It's never been more than a big man's league than it has been now. The lanes are wide open. There are so many great shooters. You can't double team the post like you could, like even the 90s or the 2000s or even back, certainly not when Will Chamberlain played. You can't help like that. There are so many great shooters. You have infinite room to work now in the post. Infinite. And if you have any type of size or skill, you're going to feast for days. To say nothing of your assists, though. I mean, look at Jokic's assists. His assists are through the roof. Not because he's a great passer, but you're only as good a passer as what you're passing to. And the shooters today are phenomenal. We have phenomenal shooters in today's game. There's no question about that.
Outside Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
The problem is that they don't have the probing aspects that past players have. They don't look for mismatches. They don't look for weaknesses. Tim Duncan. Oh, too short. He should have stopped and popped it. George. I thought, no, it's Eddie Jones, excuse me. But yeah, if you guys are interested, go hunt that. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and put that on my post list for you guys if you guys are interested. But I did 2 games of Wembanyama breakdowns where I showed the actual offenses that you could use to get Wemby the ball discreetly in the post, so you don't have to make it so. Because obviously, anybody can say post up, but how you do it is what really gets the guy in shooting rhythm. And I showcased that in the video that I made. These are things that can still be used by today's style. Like, you don't see this anymore. Like doing post splits in the paint. You see post splits to get three-point shooters open, but you don't see them to get post-up guys anymore. You can use post splits to get a guy a post-up attempt very easily in today's game. Because, again, the lane is so wide open, you have infinite room to work. It's not like how it is here. Look at this game. There's no room to work here. You have to really be precise with your passing. Look at this. There's little to no room in the paint. Look how crowded it is. You can't really. Tim Duncan's flashing, but I have to come to the top. I can't get into it from the bottom. I have to come over to the top of the defense to give him the ball. I can't come from the edges. You see what I'm saying, guys? Because it's so packed in. That's how it was back in '98. You couldn't do that stuff that you do now. But the shooters are so good. You have more stretching. The lane's more wide open now. You can do more things now with post splits to get big men shots in the post on smaller guys. But no one's taking advantage of that because everybody's so three-point happy.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
And you got to believe that as time goes on, they're going to see this. I hope that they do. Because I want to see the right play be made. I don't care who scores. I don't care who wins. I just want to see the right play being made. I can't stand watching bad basketball. That's one of my pet peeves in life. Watching bad sports decisions being made by superstar athletes doing bad decisions. It just makes the game look bad.
Lakers trail by 7. Now Van Exel. He has 5. Here's Bryant. They swipe it. Outside Jackson. Pass to Purdue. And here's Duncan. Pocket 6. Down low. Outside for Jackson. For 3. And it goes out of bounds.
That was a bad possession. Hit the wrong button. I was probably going to Purdue. I had a good shot for Purdue, but I hit the wrong button. Video game issue. That's a me issue. San Antonio did the right thing. That was a me issue. I take full responsibility for that bad possession.
This is where Ori is most effective, I think. His confidence, firing off the catch, off the charts.
Pass to Williams. Ori against Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ori. Bank shot. No good.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Screen by Duncan. Outside for Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jackson's got 5.
Kobe cheat off the guard in the corner. Left them wide open. That's Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson's what's his name's father? But I hope I'm not trying to, for people that may have been listening to my monologue about Wembanyama, I'm not trying to sour people on him. He's a fine player. There's no question about that. His upside is tremendous. My problem is that when you get to the NBA Finals, it's not about your skill at that point. It's about your decision-making process and your willpower. Because the other team you're playing is just as good as you. What's going to be a defining reason why you win or your team wins is your decision-making and your poise. And your ability to come through in big moments. That's what separates the teams that win the championship to the teams that get there and don't. It's decision-making.
Who's defending?
And he sinks the second.
Like when Magic Johnson dribbled the ball out, that was bad decision making. When what's another one?
They lead by 4. Duncan, a screen.
LeBron James not taking the shot, letting it off to letting it be decided by what's his name? Can't think of him. Hold on, got a shot here. This is why I don't like talking when I do my streams, because I get I'm not ambidextrous. I can't talk and play at the same time. I need to be able to focus. I want the games to look right for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up.
Here's Alexander, covered by Van Exel. Pass to Williams. Purdue with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Even by NBA standards, Purdue's...
But okay, well, I got this right here. This is a quick example. We actually got what I was talking about, a quick little split. This is a quick example of what I was talking about. Using Wembanyama. I watched Purdue. This isn't exactly the whole, but this is kind of what I was talking about. Imagine Purdue was Wembanyama. Imagine he has a mismatch on him. Now I'm going to drag him out to the three-point line. Now, in today's game, this guy's going to be on him like a hot, like he's going to be on him way harder than that. You come up, you set a screen for him. You don't post him up overtly. You set the screen for him, and then you swing the ball, or in this case, it's already on the strong side, from the weak side, and you catch him naked. Now he's coming naked with nobody on him. And if he is on him, remember, this guy's a smaller player in today's game. So he's going against a guy who's like, he's got twice the size of this guy. There's no stopping him in that situation. See what I'm saying, guys? They never did anything like that against the Knicks. Everything they did was just come up, get their five-man shell, and then just go one-on-one. They never did anything dynamic like this. Had they had done this, this would have put them in better situations to force the Knicks to at least play a different personnel. I'm not saying they would have won all the way, but it would force the Knicks to play a different personnel, which means you have less offense out there, more defense in the middle, and guess what? It keeps you more home on Jalen Brunson because now you can help more because you don't have lesser offensive players out there. Get what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson does a lot of his damage in the paint. And if you can't help off, guess what? He's going to feast on you. Okay? That's what he does. He's been doing it for years. He's going to continue to do it. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to stop. He's going to be a problem in the paint for the rest of his life. And Wemby kept pushing and shoving people. Exactly. See what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to post up. This is a way to get him the ball without letting him have to go through all that while he's learning how to post up. See, yeah, the temper, yeah, that's, again, decision-making, willpower, emotional control, all that stuff goes into being a champion. But from a tactical point of view, Wembanyama and really the San Antonio coaching staff never experimented with their offense enough to give Wembanyama a chance to take advantage of those mismatches. That's what I am saying.
And here's Kobe. He's got 5.
Kobe Bryant's just too goddamn much. Even at 19.
Del Negro the pass to Jackson. Duncan against Orr. And Duncan.
Hey man, that was the smoothest post move ever. That might be the smoothest post move ever. Hey, keep in mind, he's a rookie, y'all. This is a rookie. Bro, get ready for that. 17 more years of that coming in your face, Robert Horry. 17 years of that.
He's a high flyer, isn't he?
Damn.
That elevator goes all the way to the top.
Pass to Horry. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice move.
4 points now.
If Horry has to, he will get physical, and that can make him tough to stop inside.
Now here's Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Fader on the way, and Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 14 points.
This is why many are high on Duncan, because of how dominant he can be.
Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Lakers.
Offense is picking up now.
He looks to move the rock like this.
Johnson outside. Over to the left wing. Del Negro the pass to Duncan. The Spurs have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Campbell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Robinson's checked in for the Spurs. Elliott comes in for Jaren Jackson. Good on the second free throw. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Bryant dishes to Van Exel. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Van Exel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The green light is always on for Van Exel. This lefty shoots without hesitation.
Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. Pass to Duncan. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
Now Jones, covered by Elliott. No one covering. Jones has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
Duncan down low. He's against Campbell. Duncan can't hit.
It was a good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Kobe kicks to Van Exel. A three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Del Negro. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Picked him clean. Pass to Johnson. Here is Elliott, covered by Van Exel. Lock at 6. Here is Elliott. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Campbell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Exel with it. He's got 9. Kobe passes to O'Neal. A baseline J. Count that one. O'Neal's got 6 points. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Del Negro. Pass to Robinson. Johnson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Takes it inside. Del Negro against... Oh!
Kid Kobe. Woo!
Bryant with the lethal dribble move.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Robinson down low. Defended by Shaq. Misses the baby hook.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Jones kicks to Van Exel. Pass to Shaq. Fades away. Del Negro pulls it in.
He tried to get space with the
Sideshow. Exactly. The way he attacked the basket, too, was so Kobe-like. He just went with intensity. Oh, my God. I thought Shaq was going to take his head off. I thought Shaq was going to take Del Negro's head off. Oh, my God. Yeah, but Kobe went in there with such intensity, man. That was crazy.
Great job defensively, stayed active, which led to a bunch of block shots.
They planned on being disruptive on defense and showed that throughout the game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Fisher's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Rose, he's checked in for Duncan. Here's O'Neal. He's got 6. Jones for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Campbell. Robinson with the block.
Way to stay connected defensively. Don't allow him to get that shot up.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
.144 left in the first half of basketball. Bryant finds Jones. Fisher outside. Screen by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Pass to Kobe. The second chance effort, and the bank shot is good. Bryant's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
It's early, but Bryant has all the tools to be a 3-level scorer.
Here's Del Negro. Johnson outside. Here's Del Negro. 6 points for him. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot.
All right, take care.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. And David Robinson pulls it down. Spurs trail by 5. Baseline jumper, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Good work from mid-range. I like seeing him look to score from there.
Fisher, the pass to Campbell. Eddie Jones on the wing. Fisher against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And Fisher kicks to Bryant. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Elliott misses. Outside, Kobe. Shot from the wing, and it goes down 2 points. Kobe's got 13.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Lakers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll return shortly.
Kobe, man, coming off the bench with 13 points. Really turned things around for him in that half. Tim Duncan was dominating, but Kobe came in, changed it around a little bit with some big plays.
We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
The way he's been working him in the paint has been outstanding. Just doing whatever
Duncan was dominating that second quarter, man. He went to work.
They have little to no resistance in stopping him. They have to get more assertive and have to guard him much better.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball.
This Laker team is so talented, man. But it just goes to show you how good the Utah Jazz were. Remember, the Utah Jazz swept this Laker team in the Western Conference Finals, and it wasn't even close. If you haven't seen those games, go watch them, man, and watch Utah execute this team to death, despite not having the talent advantage.
Looking to get back on track here, and foul on the shot. So
they had 4 All-Stars, and you got Shaq and Kobe on the verge of becoming the best duo in the NBA, and you get swept by a team whose average age was about 35 years old. 34 years old is the average age of that Utah team. Just goes to show you, like, again, talent doesn't always win. It's about chemistry. It's about decision making. You got to have talent on some level, obviously, but it comes a point in time where talent ain't enough.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
Spurs trail by 5. Johnson, the pass to Elliott. Spurs passing it around. Johnson finds Robinson.
You know, on offense, Robinson is not shy about asserting himself and creating contact, looking for it to draw fouls.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And that one falls for Robinson. The Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Robinson hits them both.
Gotta get David Robinson going here in this quarter.
Now here's Jones. Outside, Ori. Johnson against Van Exel. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Jones. Van Exel against Johnson. O'Neal a screen on Johnson. Second chance shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Van Exel's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. Here's Del Negro. 8 points for him. Pass to Elliott. Now Robinson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Lakers leading by 5. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here is O'Neal. 6 points for him. Van Exel no good. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Trying to get open is Johnson. Count the basket and the foul.
That's a classic Tim Duncan move right there. Just go up, just high angle the ball and drop it in. Nice and chill.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
One shot.
And Duncan, no good on that one. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Van Exel. Back to Jones. Here's Shaq. Robinson with the block. Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. Here's Duncan. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, I love the focus we're seeing from him right now. Really taking advantages of chances to impact the game.
And he did it in their last game, too. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Here's Del Negro. He's got 8.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Johnson with it. Nothing on the board. Driving to the basket. Clock at 4.
Making his presence felt. Love seeing Shaq make an impact on the defensive end.
Elliott against Fox. O'Neal a screen on Johnson. Van Exel kicks to Shaq. To the middle. Here's Ori. Duncan with the block.
Los Angeles foul. Nick Van Exel. That's his second personal foul. The fourth team foul.
Duncan against Ori. For the lead. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Lakers in the lead. Now Van Exel. He's got 11. Jones has got room. Money from the wing. Jones has got 8 points.
Van Exel, a shooting guard in a point guard's body, that time creating for his teammate.
Over to the wing. Elliott passes to Johnson. Duncan with it. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Pure desire. And a chance to add another.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And Duncan, no good on that one. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And the basket by Van Exel.
He scores efficiently and moves the ball with ease. Van Exel, such a great asset to his team.
Johnson outside. Right wing. Here's Del Negro. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Del Negro's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. To the right side. Elliott and the Spurs scoring again.
Confident shot. He was ready to fire the moment he touched it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, Van Exel can put defenders in a pickle, a torture chamber, including finding ways to draw the whistle while shooting.
Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Van Exel against Johnson. Pass to Robinson. And here's Duncan. Over Ori. And the Spurs scoring again. Extremely competitive game so far.
Yeah, you know, 6 lead exchanges in total, and I'm telling you what, I expect there to be more.
And the Lakers call time here. Alexander's checked in for Johnson. The Lakers trail. Now here's Van Exel. He's got 14. Pass to Jones, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now they're just 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
I expect to see them attacking more now, trying to get the defense to give up that next foul.
Now here's Van Exel. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They get it again. Jackson kicks to Duncan. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Campbell. Campbell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Van Exel. And here is Campbell. Duncan defending. Outside, Jones. There's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here's Van Exel. 14 points for him. Outside, Fox. Campbell, the pass to Jones. Fox with it. Over Duncan. Los Angeles with another miss. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Jones. Here's Alexander. Still without a basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You always have to be ready to get physical and fight for your shot.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I've noticed how they've spent a lot of this game getting aggressive down low, muscling their way to shots in the low post area.
Another thing, this offense came in very aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far,
man, this is just like the 90s, man. It's going to be probably like maybe in the high 80s.
Sub in for 10 extras.
86-89 is the finish.
To the paint, here's Brooks. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Elliott. Right side Robinson. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity, and the dunk by Robinson. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Keeping the play alive with his effort and activity, and he can do that.
And he can do that all day.
And finished with authority. That's demoralizing for a defense. A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Looks like to me the coach wants to talk things over and make some changes. Got to stay flexible with your lineups.
And his guys know that. It's all about setting the team up for success out there.
And the Spurs with some changes. Will Purdue's checked in for Robinson. Herrera comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Williams in for Elliott. Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. And slam dunk by Purdue.
Boy, nice job.
Big Will Purdue. Ain't got to jump too far when you're 7'2".
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Will Purdue.
Man, I remember when they used to put Tim Duncan at small forward, David Robinson at power forward, and Purdue at center trying to play triple towers. I don't know. They experimented with that in the season. I was like, man, that is not going to work, man. You cannot do that. You can't do that against everybody, man. Like, Tim Duncan's going to get 8 alive at small forward by Grant Hill or Scottie Pippen or people like that, man.
Outside, Fisher.
But it was fun to watch at the time, though.
Pass to Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really good work inside from Fox. That time he forced the defender to foul.
For Los Angeles, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Rick Fox. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I think Rick Fox is a terrific example of a glue guy. You put him in any lineup, and he'll find a way to be useful. Boards, passes, points, anywhere there's a chance to show up, he's there.
Here's Alexander. Jackson up top from the arc. Rebound the Lakers.
You can't blame him for taking that shot, especially when the defense leaves the perimeter that unprotected.
A pass to Fox. Here's Barry. Back to Fox. Can't tie it up as that one misses. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Herrera. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Good recognition.
He threw up some BS in with it. Derek Fisher trying to take a charge. Carl Herrera just threw up some garbage and win. Jesus, man.
And that one misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Barry. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Fox. Alexander grabs the board.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks.
Here's Fisher. 6 points for him. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Fades back. Fox, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Here's Herrera. It's blocked.
This is what Eldon Campbell gives you. He gives you length defensively and on the boards. Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing them. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss after playing solid defense.
And it's so deflating giving up a score like that. Work hard to force a miss, and then it's all for nothing.
Here's Tampa after the basket by San Antonio.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Alexander. Purdue the screen. Jackson passes to Purdue. Outside, Fisher. A pass to Fox. Back to Fisher. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
Let's hear it, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Alexander. Duncan left side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jones against Jackson. Jones, the pass to Fisher. Here's Kobe, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Wow. Bryant's showing you what he's really capable of when he's on.
Here's Alexander. On the wing, Jackson. Purdue the screen. Jackson misses. Lakers trail by 6. Outside, Jones. Back to Fisher. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bryant. Off on the layup. And San Antonio shooting in this game 45%. And here's Duncan. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Fisher. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Duncan's got 27.
He's making it happen offensively, doing his part to craft this lead.
Fisher with it. Pass to Bryant. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. That belongs to the Spurs. Alexander taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Alexander. San Antonio making a switch here. Elliott's checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. Lakers trail by 9. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. That's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Kobe. Ah, the slam! Kobe Bryant flying high!
There's that explosive athleticism from Bryant. His potential is through the roof.
Alexander passes to Duncan. Now Jackson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Here's Fisher. Pass to Campbell. Brooks. He's guarded by Purdue. Jones for 3. Purdue with the rebound. Purdue's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Alexander. Defended by Fisher. Here is Elliott. To the inside. Here's Duncan. The 7-footer falls. 29 points for Tim Duncan.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Outside, Fisher. The shake. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Bryant.
Even if he isn't the biggest, strongest young man, Kobe's not afraid to take it inside. He'll battle you anywhere on the floor.
Here's Alexander. Jackson misses. Right side, Kobe. The rebound by the Spurs. Elliott's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he banks in the layup. Elliott's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Here's Fisher. Left side, Jones. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Elliott. Duncan against Campbell. 16 feet away. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Kobe. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. From 13, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
Outside, Fisher. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Alexander. Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Dunking, no problem for him.
A high riser for sure.
And he looks to stuff it.
Fisher outside. Bryant outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Kobe's got 8 points here in this quarter.
There's no shortage of confidence in Bryant. Coming into the league with a swagger.
Timeout, Spurs.
Kobe trying to bring them back, but they just ain't got enough. I'm pretty sure they're ready to bring Shaq in now. I want to get my guys in, too. Get ready for the close here, y'all. See if the Lakers can get back in the game, or can the Spurs hold them off?
Alexander, with a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Shaq. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Spurs leading by 9. Johnson outside. Shoots over Van Exel. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They both saw the lob open up, but it just didn't quite ferment for them.
A little misread on the timing. Not sure who mixed it up, but they'll get it straight next time.
Out to the wing from 13. It's good. Elliott's got 6 here in this quarter.
Quality shot from mid-range there. They are clicking right now offensively.
Well, when you've been successful in the paint and beyond the arc, that mid-ranger opens up.
Van Exel no good. Spurs have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Del Negro. Now here's Duncan. Covered by Van Exel. The 3. Elliott misses.
Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
Especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Spurs leading by 9. Here's Del Negro. Screen by Duncan. Clock at 6. No good from Del Negro. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And the shooter had really no airspace.
Man, Kobe is a handful, man. You got to be almost thinking like the way he was. To play against him, you got to think like him. Like, what would Kobe do in that situation? Like, I got to think, what would Kobe do? Because if you try to do what you would do, you're going to get, man, you're going to get killed. Just pull it. Shaq got him covered. I want to try to lob it into him. I didn't want to take a chance on a steal.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside, Jones. Van Exel with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Shaq with a screen on Johnson. Here's Van Exel. The shot, no good. Good D by Johnson.
Spurs defense holding up here.
Pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Here's Del Negro. Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. It's blocked by Shaq. 1:51 left in the fourth. Here's Jones. Tim Duncan with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now Johnson. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Robinson. They need this one. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, I like the stroke of David Robinson, especially from the mid-range area. I mean, softly lofting these shots up like he's in the gym all by himself.
Now here's Van Exel. Launches it. David Robinson with the rebound.
And this is why the Lakers could never win. They playing exactly how the 98 Lakers played at this time. Notice they're not going to Shaq. They're not moving the ball around. It's one pass and one guy does it off the dribble. That's why they couldn't win. Come on, go Tim. There it is, Tim. Go Tim. Off the glass. Swing as you please.
Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tim Duncan.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And now do it. 88 points is the top.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Lakers couldn't even get 77 in this one. That's some good defense. Damn, they shut these boys down. And that's saying something with this offense. That'll do it. Good defensive performance. They took Shaq out of it. Kobe came in late, tried to bring him back, but they ain't got no system, man. It's just, you know, you take it, I take it. You can't win playing like that. You got to have a system to play out of, man.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
Spurs were coming down doing inside post splits and pin downs. They just come down and do ISO stuff, and that's why, you know, they had a system, and that gave them a better chance to win. Because if we take a look here at the statistics, everything pretty much was almost equal. The Lakers actually shot 6 for 22 from downtown. They won that battle. The points in the paint, though, oh, my God, look at the point. Oh, man, look at that. They shut wow. A Shaquille O'Neal team with only 18 points in the paint for a full game. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Wow. You played against Shaquille O'Neal for 48 minutes, and all you gave up was 18 points in the paint? Duncan and Robinson was the truth, man, defensively back then, man. Damn. Shit. Damn. No deposit, no return, man. 18 points in the paint on a Shaquille O'Neal team. You ain't never seen that in a 48-minute game. God damn. That's some defense, yo. And it ain't off turnovers. The turnovers are pretty much low in this game, so it was just good, solid positional defense. Just good old-fashioned positional defense. Clogging the lane up, squeezing the ball out of the post. Let's take a look at Bryant had 21. Shaq only had 8 points. But then again, they didn't go to him enough. There you go. Look at Kobe. How was it that Kobe got 19 shots? He came off the bench. That's my Kobe. He going to find a way to get them shots. Oh, boy, come off the bench. He still got 19 shots, man. Oh, man. Rick Fox goes 1 for 6, 2 for 6 for Fish. But they ain't go to Shaq enough, man. He only got 11 shots. That's not nearly any. But he had 5 blocks, though. And he had 10 rebounds. But you got to go to Shaq more than that, man. That's probably the reason why there was just no offensive chemistry. But then we can take a look here at the Spurs. Duncan led the way, 14 for 25 from the field, solid night. Elliott, 16, 6 for 14, solid, just a bit under 50%. Robinson's right there, 5 for 11, 13 points, 16 rebounds. Del Negro, 11 points, 6 assists, 5 for 10 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown. Carl O'Hara came off the bench, 6 points, 3 for 4, came in hitting. The only people that played bad was Jaren Jackson. He went 1 for 8. He stunk it up tonight. 1 for 8. That's it. Will Purdue did work. He came in off the bench, gave him 5 solid rebounds. Had some offensive. He had offensive rebound in there too. That stuff that adds up. Call them offensive rebounds. That adds up, man. Those second chance points, especially in a low scoring game. But Tim Duncan was the man. 33 points, 16 rebounds for the super rookie. I gotta say, man, like in the history of the NBA, like everybody always want to talk about who the greatest players of all time is, and that's fine. But I want to talk about the greatest rookies of all time. Like, when you really think about who the greatest rookies of all time, okay, you are obviously Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson. That go without saying. We all know what they was about. But when you start getting towards the modern times, it's Bird. They came in dominating the league. Magic dominating the league. Jordan came in dominant. Olajuwon, dominant, day one. You know, these are guys that never had to develop. Barkley, day one. You know, and then you got to put Tim Duncan right there with him because he came to the league. He was dominant. Tim Duncan never had to develop. He never had a developmental period. He came in day one, all-star. Next year, he's the champion. You know, you got to put him up. Then you got to put LeBron James up there, right there, one of the greatest rookies of all time, man. Came in off the bat, no developmental time necessary. Put him out there. They producing. They don't need to learn. Let's take a look at some of his highlights here. Man, he was killing the LA forwards, man, all night long. Putbacks, just solid fundamental plays, as he's known for. Hands up in the lane, shot block at the apex, 2 hands with it on the dunk. Head fake, finger roll, out under, up and under. Just snagging boards. 16 boards for him and 16 for Robinson. Let's take a look here at Robinson, Mr. Robinson. Getting out and rubbing. That's that shot that really killed him, that shot right there. That's what really pretty much put him away right there. That pick and pop. Offensive rebound put back. Good block right there on Shaq coming across the lane. Another block in the lane. They shut the lane down, man. Between Robinson and Duncan, man, that's got to be the best twin tower combination ever. Let's take a look now at Kobe. Kobe has some highlights in this game. Give him credit. He came off the bench. He got loose, man. Born to be wild. that's the music that goes through my head when I think about Kobe when he was young. Born to be wild. You know, if there was ever a song that fit an NBA player, that would definitely fit him when he was in his younger days, man. Because he would take any shot, anytime, anywhere, man. Oh, man. That was good to go back and look at this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's up next in the 98. On the Daily View, Spurs now at 4-4 on the season. Hold on. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. There they go. Spurs now at 4-4. Lakers at 5-3. We got the Raptors with Marcus Camby and a young Chauncey Billups, a very, very young Chauncey Billups on the Raptors. Taking on the Phoenix Suns. We got the Clippers taking on the Blazers. We have the 1998 version of the Seattle Supersonics taking on Allen Iverson, the Philadelphia 76ers. We got Kevin Garnett and Marbury taking on Denver. Not much going on out there in Denver at that point. Mutombo's gone. They ain't got much going on except Bobby Jackson. Bobby Jackson putting up 21 points a night. He on his way to Sacramento, so they ain't about to have that. Then you got Utah Jazz taking on the Orlando Magic. Penny Hardaway going against John Stockton, Karl Malone. Then you have Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway taking on Glenn Rice, Vlade Divac, Anthony Mason with the Charlotte Hornets. Sean Kemp and the Cavs taking on the Celtics, net by Purvis Ellison and Harold Baby Jordan Minor. That's right. And then you have Charles Barkley and Drexler and Olajuwon taking on the Knicks out in the Garden. That's a good one. Then you got the Bulls taking on the Nets at home. Then you got G Hill and Spreewell. That'd be good. But you gotta show this one. You gotta show the Rockets and the Knicks. You gotta show that one. That has to be shown. But before we get to that, Iverson and Payton, what y'all think? I think we gotta show Iverson and Payton, man. That's a marquee matchup. Cause remember, at that time, Iverson is playing point guard, so Payton and him will be guarding each other. Yeah, we gotta show that. Even though I think the Seattle Seahawks probably gonna win that game. I said Seahawks. I mean Supersonics. Yeah, we'll show this one next. It's a marquee matchup. Gary Payton in his prime versus Allen Iverson in his this is Iverson's second year in the league? I want to say it's his second year. Yeah, it's his second year in the league, yeah. So he'll be taking on them with Vin Baker going against Derek Coleman, Joe Smith at small forward against Deathless Shrimp. Hershey Hawkins, who had a great game earlier. If you missed that game where I played with the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Celtics, it was a great game. Hershey Hawkins put on an amazing performance. You missed it, I left a marking on my channel. You can go check that game out. And Big Smooth, Sam Perkins at center for the Supersonics in his three-point shooting ways. That'll be a good game. So with that, guys, I will leave you here on that, and I'm going to end this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time as we continue in the 1998 NBA Season Revisited series, as well as other series, and football and other things too. See you later, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.